fact, I've been praying today. Yesterday, they made a spectacle of Martha Galindo, and they made it publicly. And I'm going to tell you publicly. They made a public spectacle, and I'm going to tell you publicly. Because our way is to follow to the way of the Lord, and that is the only way. And when they put her there in the civic center, and they made a mockery to God yesterday to say the rosary there, and I don't know who they invited, some Protestant, preacher from one of these iglesias rebeldes, and they got him to go there. How can you make like a rosary and to do like that? Ofensivo al Señor. Pero es una demostración de la infidelidad de estos tiempos. Gente insensato, gente infiel. And I'm going to tell you, you are responsible to God. That's why you better put your understanding and your heart to the right way, or you're going to lose eternal life. The same way as the Lord is saying here. It is not a game to God. He does not mix ways. He alone is the Lord and none other. And you better put yourself to that path, or even the little bit that you have is going to be taken away from you. Or as the Lord said himself, listen to this, you who believe God is like a teddy bear. He said in this way, and when the angels come and they separate from what is good and from what is bad, they will be the ones to throw those wicked ones into the fiery furnace, where there will be wailing and grinding of teeth. I'm going to tell you, you have no idea of the just anger of the Lord. You who would be afraid if a strong man came against you, you cannot imagine the despair to have the hand of justice of God come down upon you. It's true that we're not perfect, but we have to put ourselves to follow humbly on the way of the Lord. Like I mentioned to you, Solomon and David. David was a sinner. I told you, he was the Lord said of him, of all those born of woman, David is a man after my own heart. God loved him. Not because he wasn't a sinner, but that he had a humility and docility to the Lord. He always repented to the Lord. He always humbled himself to the Lord. And because of that, God blessed him. But there is nothing more offensive to God than the pride and the arrogance of man and woman. And that's why I'm telling you, today, that you will not be able to say that you never heard it before. When you stand before God on your judgment day, you better put your house in order to God. Because He does not put up with foolishness.